All right, bet. Welcome to Jordan Sports Talk. I'm Jordan Ellerby. This is gonna be the beginning of my official sports Zoom podcast type shit. I got some guests on me right now for the first annual episode. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves. I'm gonna have Des go first.
Hey y'all, it's Dessoblends, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on TikTok, YouTube, all that.
Niggas done free promo. All right, Jared.
Yo, it's Jared. I go by JT. I'm actually the best hooper out of the four, so I got the most insight on the game. Ready to
That's
talk it out.
You're not gonna throw no free promo like Des did.
I go by AOSJT. You know where to find me, man.
All right, Gavin.
My name Gavin. My only promo is follow me.
You ain't say no at, but all right.
It says he left. It says he left.
Hey, you left.
Shit, he'll be right
Right
back.
as soon as he started talking.
All right,
Look like you kicked him.
Nah, he
Yeah,
came
got
back.
it.
He came back. Gab, you
got
good
it, bro.
there? He'll pop in. All right, to get started, we got LeBron trade rumors. LeBron is 40 years old, and they got trade rumors for four different teams. He got the Mavericks, Warriors, Cavaliers, and Clippers. Nothing been confirmed or not, but it's still in the talk. How do we feel about LeBron having four different spots for his potential last season?
If I could just say this, on the mental standpoint, man, LeBron giving me racist vibes, man, because he ain't going nowhere. Bro, he loves Austin Reeves too much. He actually enjoys hooping with Austin Reeves. Like, since he left the Cavaliers, he's probably the nigga's favorite teammate. I mean, I just can't see him leaving and going nowhere right now.
Uh, so why you don't think he gonna leave? You think he don't want to
I'm
leave
the same
Austin
way.
Reeves?
Bro, Austin Reeves, I mean, of course his son, but I mean, his son, by the time he get to balling and being good, bro. I mean, Brown, like, what, top 15 right now? He's still dropping 25, but that's not like Bron, bro. Like, that's not the Bron we used to seeing.
Not at all.
Gavin, did you hear it? The topic?
Nah, kick me out. Go ahead and ask the question again.
I said LeBron trade rumors because right now he has four different places with potential trade opportunities: the Mavericks, Clippers, Cavs, and Warriors. I asked them how they feel about LeBron potentially with a potential trade because it's nothing confirmed, but with his last season.
This
Potential.
stage, this stage in LeBron's game, wherever he goes, personally, I don't think he's getting traded. He's staying in LA, but where he goes is strictly based off where he's trying to live and settle down. Honestly, and that's just my assumption, but I don't see any advantage or real reason for him to leave where he's at. I mean, personally, I don't think he's getting another championship. Just at least with the competition that's going on, it's still possible. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's still LeBron. At the end of the day, he still has a good team around him, but with OKC and all the other threats that are in the West, I don't see the Lakers making it to the finals at all. So I don't see why, going elsewhere or really trying to chase another ring would be significant.
I agree. I feel like LeBron's basically now looking for his forever home. At this point, he done lived in he done been to every city because he done played against every team at this point. So now he's just trying to figure out where he's trying to lay his head at every night without having to worry about waking up for basketball. And I think LA is already the perfect spot. He done been there about the second longest of his career. His kids done stayed there. His son played for the Lakers. Bryce about to go to college at Arizona and it's not too far. So that's kind of where it's looking like. I don't think he's gonna get traded. I think he's trying to pass the keys off to Luka, just one more playoff run. King Braun about to leave, so it is what it is.
If I may intervene, no. Real talk. I really respect y'all perspective, but like Bron's always a toss up, so I don't want to stay on this too long. But just outwardly, just disregarding the fact that it's LeBron, and you saying he don't think he getting another ring. I mean, that's absurd, borderline insane. I mean, he can fall into a role where he's a sniper. Assuming he does get traded, and if Luka wants to step up, I feel like Luka was a little starstruck playing with LeBron and having a true superstar next to him. You feel me? He didn't get to spend too much time with Kyrie. When he did, it was a little shaky. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot he was there recently. Yeah, LeBron's definitely not getting traded, bro. LeBron's definitely not getting traded, and they might bring another one to LA if Luka. It just depends on Luka, bro. It depends on Luka.
Yeah, before we move on from the next topic, I do kind of agree. Like, I don't think he will leave because they just got like DeAndre Ayton. Like, they bring in pieces to try to like get deeper in the playoffs. And for him to go to the Mavericks, that'd be like dumb as fuck. You got Luca over here, sent AD over there.
Yeah.
Like, it don't even make no sense to be doing all that back and forth for real. So
With me being from Ohio, I think it would be like legendary for him to go back to Cleveland, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't. Um, I think he want to stay in Los Angeles. I think that's where he's gonna end his career out. They're not gonna win though, like
Look,
you said.
speaking of you being a Ohio native,
Yeah.
how would you feel like if he did come back and win, even though you're a Lakers fan?
I mean, I did just say I'm from Ohio, but I don't give a fuck about LeBron. I don't. Yeah. Nah, he ain't going back. Who want to go back to Cleveland?
Nobody. Not even you.
I mean, all right. So the next topic was it's a quick one, but it's the Hornets. No, all of us will live in Charlotte or lived in Charlotte, so we all know what it was like to watch the Hornets lose time and time and time again. But like, seem like some things are changing with the summer league right now. They in the summer league championship playing right now as we speak. 3-0. Every draft pick they got has been hooping. I think almost all of them have scored double digits, with 25 being the leading scorer from Con Nipple. But it was something that Paul George has said about Charlotte that I wanted to talk about. He said he would want to play. He wouldn't want to play for Charlotte. He loves the city and he would want to live there, but he don't want to play basketball there because he said that would be the end of his career.
For sure.
that's facts.
Your shit already over, bro. They call you playoff beat, bro. First of all, don't talk about Charlotte. Don't talk about Charlotte like it's some type of settle down, bro. We're on the come up, first of all. And really, really, in terms of Charlotte right now, the direction I see them going, if they decide to like stick with LaMelo and get some weapons around him, I could see them having that 2020 Milwaukee Bucks type of effect in the league. Like they get snipers around the superstar. The snipers happen to play good. And then everybody just steps up and plays their role, especially with Knippel, bro. I mean, he went 1 for 8 in his first game, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, I see potential because he can also fall into like that secondary ball handle role. And then Colin Sexton can play defense on ball. It's looking bright, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. Like it's low key looking bright.
I definitely agree because like I didn't really watch every single Hornet summer league game because it's summer league. But them boys do play defense. Like all them draft picks and like they got a whole bunch of defenders. We all know Hornets defense wasn't nothing for real. Like LaMelo can't guard, but he can play. Like he can score. And that's the thing. Like the
LaMelo,
Hornets. You said what?
I was saying LaMelo's the only thing that the Hornets like seriously got going on. Like when LaMelo's not on the court or when he's injured, look, it's back to square one, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think like Brandon Miller, he's a great young star, but like he's still trying to learn the game. When you learning behind someone like LaMelo, who's also young, you can't really grow as you want to for real. So but the thing is, Charlotte's been in a rebuild for like since Kimba left. If we being honest, it's been like what since 2019 or 2018 we've been in a rebuild.
Yeah.
So it's just like at this point, like we used to talk about LaMelo being the only weapon. If Charlotte doesn't have a play-in run to at least make a play-in, y'all see LaMelo staying like another year?
Truth be told, we gotta wait till after All-Star break. I mean, the Hornets always look straight before All-Star weekend, bro. Like once All-Star weekend comes, I feel like that's when we gonna see. Like, I low-key want to have another one of these around All-Star weekend, bro. Like, cause it's just hard to tell now. I mean, you draft what's the nigga Knuckle to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much that has to fall into place, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we gotta see.
Yeah, but you got to look at it from like a player perspective. You know, you've been on this team for he's coming up on his 5th season, is he not? LaMelo?
Yeah, it's 5 or 6. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's just like this is your 5th season coming into the league, and you've had relatively no success. You haven't been to the playoffs and stuff. When things are going well, they're going well, but let's be realistic on a season, perspective. Things never go well for your team. And so it's just, I think his contract ends. Did he just sign an extension or when does his contract end?
I think they were talking because right now I think he's just underwent surgery, so I think he might not even play a couple of games coming in.
Okay. Well,
That's another thing too. That injury, him being injured, he probably gonna feel like he wasting his career there just a little bit, like, and he gonna want to win something. But I don't feel like it's no fire under LaMelo, bro. Like compared to what he could have been, like in terms of him being a bust and not proving himself in the league. I mean, I feel like he thinks he proved himself. You can see it in his attitude. The nigga don't give a fuck. He
Yeah.
throwing behind the back like it's.
I mean, you could kind of say the same thing about Trey Young from that perspective, but I think the thing they have in similar is the thing that they have in common is that they both have trash teams around them. And so it's just like they be hooping on the court. When they're healthy, they're balling out and the stats show it. But it's just that doesn't make up for the fact that they're still not surrounded by a right team by a team that's like fit for them to succeed or just for the team to succeed throughout the season. So it's just that adds up. And going into your fifth and sixth season, that's just even as a player, like at that point, if you're trying to win, that's just not worth it. Personally, I don't see LaMelo staying in Charlotte, you know, come 2027.
For the next year, for the next two, for sure. I
Yeah,
don't
because
see it.
the thing Paul George has said, he was like, the only reason why is because Charlotte doesn't have a winning culture. Like they don't know what it's like to win, especially after like 10 seasons since you've been to the playoffs. Nobody in there know what it's like to win. Like the players that have won, like Tony Parker came to the team for like one season, but he was already like 40 years old. Like he can't do much.
Yeah,
Gordon
no,
Hayward had been to the playoffs, but that was after injury. It's like we
yeah.
get
It's
players
not a
that,
winning environment, a winning locker room. I
yeah,
know what you
like
mean.
you got a bunch of young guys that are all like, I think the most playing experience is like 7 years, and they haven't won nothing. Got a whole bunch of people that don't know what it's like to win, and they're all young. So, but the thing is, if LaMelo is to leave, is he even like at this point with all the injuries? If we even know how many games he'll play a season, would that be? Is he even having any value for real at this point? Or is he just better off staying in Charlotte, allowing the rebuild to happen around him to see if they can just have a future around that?
I believe LaMelo has value and stuff. It's just that the advantage of him being on the Hornets is that he has a lot of free reign to be whatever type of point guard he wants to be. If he were to try to go to a more successful team that already has something established, he immediately have to fall into a role. And personally, when it comes to LaMelo, I'm not sure if he can do that. He can definitely play. He can definitely be a very efficient point guard, whether it's playmaking and definitely scoring. We see that time and time again. But we have yet to see him in a position to where he has to play a specific role on the team and with a coach that has an idea for what that team is going to run like.
You
So
know,
he has value, but on another team, that's where, it's going to really get put to the test.
I'll
Yeah.
be honest with you, bro. I look at LaMelo like if you look at it from an outsider perspective, like this is the home team, so it's kind of hard to gauge, and we're always gonna like be a little biased. But I see him like Dame. I see LaMelo like Dame, bro. Like maybe a little bit better than Dame. I just feel like if he goes to another team, him used to having a certain goalpost on the team that he's on now. Damn, on the team that he's on now versus going to another team and having to like actually perform and having higher expectations. It might take a little time. I'm not gonna say it's impossible. And then I'm gonna be honest, he's wasted a lot of time in Charlotte now. Like if you were actually looking to ever win a ring, I mean, there's some players that just come in for the cheese. There's some people that just come in for the bread. But if you're actually looking to win a ring, bro, it's gonna have to be. I don't know if he has any value if you're really looking to win long term.
Absolutely.
Because like we said, if we do let Melo go, that means the next star that you would have to build around is Brandon Miller, and this is his second, third year in the league. He's nice. I think he had All Star. He was at All Star weekend. I think he won a Rookie of the Year. Like
Mhm.
he has potential, but like and now like leading on potential again after
Yeah.
you just took a chance on potential. So I think LaMelo at least stay another 2 years to see how him and Brandon Miller grow. And also let's see how like the new draft picks they got, because with this year's draft, they secured a 7-footer that can shoot and play defense. They got 3 guys that are 6'7" with Knipple and McNeely, the white dude. They're both 6'7" shooters. They can guard. They got a point guard. They got Colin Sexton. So they got the pieces to at least be a decent team. I'm not saying it's gonna be a playoff team. I think maybe at least a play in, at least like to play in for a play in game, which would be improvement.
Do you
Yeah.
think Colin Sexton is at the one or two? Because I feel like you have to have him in the game with his experience.
I think he'll be a six man, if I'm being
Okay.
honest. I think LaMelo's gonna run it no matter what. I think Brandon Miller's gonna be on the court because you gotta think the Hornets is probably one of the tallest teams now that they've drafted. LaMelo 6'8", Brandon Miller 6'7", Bridges is 6'9". The new center they got is 7 foot, and all the draft picks they got are 6'6" or up. So they one of the taller teams. So it's just kind of like Colin Sexton is a vet, and he a good vet. I think he'll do his best coming off the bench because we all know Colin Sexton got that little fire in him,
Yeah, he
and a
got that
little a
fire
little
for sure.
dog in him.
He played defense, boy.
Yeah,
Experience winning as well. He may not have gone deep into the playoffs. He may not
Where
made
we
it,
at?
but he said what?
we talk about the Hornets
I
right
said,
now.
where we at?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, the Hornets.
But
I might as well leave.
he still has some experience on being in a successful environment that I feel he could still bring to the table when it comes to the Hornets. And I believe in a 6-man role, he might fit into that, very perfectly. And if he needs to go to the two, I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that either.
For real. With that defense, take some pressure off LaMelo, have him only scoring, bro. I feel like some of the reasons why he couldn't probably perform high is because he had to play a little bit of defense with everybody around. Like he had to try to play a little bit of defense. Take that pressure off him with that fire that College, man. It can look good.
Yeah,
It can
like
look
Gavin
good.
said, like he got a winning attitude. That's another thing. Like you got to bring someone in with a winning attitude. That can change a lot. When you got a bunch of people that in like they be calling us like Charlotte. Like people coming to Charlotte, they want rap careers because of Miles Bridges and all the Charlotte players look like rappers. They just coming out to chill, get on some hoes. Like they just come out and have a
To the
good
jokes,
time.
man.
But you bring in Colin Sexton who only care about winning, like that can change a lot of stuff up.
Absolutely.
And now the next topic was the best looking team heading into the season.
Ooh. I'll let somebody else take it.
I'll say Houston.
And I was thinking Houston, but I just don't think they got what it takes. I don't know. I don't see them getting the job done.
I'm saying this is going to be what happened with the Suns in the sense that they have a great lineup on paper, especially with KD. But it's those series. It's winning those series. Could they make it to the playoffs? Absolutely. I mean, KD in itself is a juggernaut. And that's that he by himself could get that team to at least a play-in, at bare minimum, at worst.
I disagree. I don't think the Suns gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be the same as the Suns. I feel like they can make it far in the playoffs, but they got more. They got more than the Suns. The Suns, they just had Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and KD, and then nobody's as the backups. Like nobody.
My issue with the Suns,
They didn't really have a good bench. No support actually. No support at all.
maybe I
Like
just biased with the Suns because they've had key pieces around them for almost a decade now, and no ring to show for it. That's just my personal bias.
I
But
say Houston only because like we just seen what they did without KD. Like they can go to the playoffs deep. Like that series against the Warriors, they had it won, but what's his name? Sengun, the tall white dude, he had the game winning shot, but that just shows that lack of experience and that he's the only scorer. The problem with Houston was inconsistent scoring. So when you
What's
bring
Buddy's name?
he was the problem. They got
What's
rid of
Buddy's name? Who plays defense? Like who plays defense? He's known for the banging out fast breaks.
Amin Thompson,
Man, he's a fucking fluke, man.
a
He's a
fluke.
he's a fluke.
He
He
only gonna
score
get
when it
better.
don't matter. He plays off of momentum. He plays when his team is already eating. That's when he want to come in and make the plays and then pat the leads. And every team needs somebody like that. But that can be anybody.
Nah,
I mean, with KD,
he's one of the best defenders in the
Do
league.
you
Though.
realize he's only was he a rookie or is this his second year?
That was
I
his
thought he
rookie
was
year.
rookie. Yeah, I thought he was a rookie. Man, you got to show me some more,
That
bro.
was his rookie year, nigga.
You got to show me some more, bro. But listen, bro, my best team going into this season, bro. They done got rid of all the excess weight and all the hype, bro. Niggas forgot about Giannis. Did niggas really forget about Giannis?
we didn't forget about Giannis, but
They
I don't
brought
think
in
Giannis
Miles
even want to
Turner,
stay
but
there
I
no
don't know
more.
what else they did
Bro,
after that.
you need to put scrubs around Giannis. He needs to eat. Get the fuck out my way. I'm gonna hit you, nigga. I'm for real. He bro, like, who's guarding Giannis in the league? Like, If
It's
they
not
go
about
back
who's
to that,
guarding Giannis. It's about who's guarding the other four people. And for the rest of the league, that's everybody.
Hey, hold on, hold on.
Clinton Portis, come on, bro.
The Spurs looking good.
Giannis has never been the problem on his team. It's been his team.
That's what I'm saying. When you try to divide some of the pressure with him and Dame, it throws off Giannis's game. He's used to carrying that load. He's used to having that max responsibility. That's when
But
he
like,
plays his best. That's when he thrives.
Who's his help though?
yeah, Giannis has to be healthy for that to be successful. If he get hurt, what happened?
That's a fact.
That's why I said
Who's
Houston.
helping him out though?
Because if KD get hurt, Houston already made the players without KD, so they can do it if he
He
get
has
hurt.
minimum amount of help around him, like a very minimum amount of help around him. Bro, you have Giannis on your team to play around Giannis. If he gets hurt, I mean, fuck, damn, it's fucked up. But let's just assume that he's not getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's the best. He's top 3 every year.
Who's the second option? Kuzma?
The second, there's really, the crazy thing is,
Probably Miles Turner.
there's really no second option. When it's Giannis, bro, when it's Giannis on the team, there's really no true second option.
No.
Like
he had Dame with some help. And then he had Chris Middleton.
He was just there for shooting. He was just there for 3 and D. He was just there for 3 and D.
Clinton Portis though. Clinton Portis straight. Clinton Portis straight. He's like another
We're talking Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis.
Yeah, Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis. That nigga with the headband.
He's straight.
The Bucks have proven time and time again that Giannis cannot get to a championship strictly by himself. So
I like how nobody said OKC. Like,
you said what?
Nobody said OKC.
They could, yeah.
No, absolutely.
They didn't make no moves, did they?
That was going to be my take. I still think OKC is still the best team in the league right now, even with these trades that's going around. Even though you now have Houston that just got KD. OKC is still the best team in the league, and after just watching these finals, the Pacers gave them a run, and the Pacers with Halliburton are honestly the second best team in the league, if you ask me, playing at that level. They are.
I don't feel like KD old as shit. I mean, y'all, I get it. It's KD. That's our childhood, man. I get it. He hold a piece of my heart too. But bro, the nigga's old as hell.
I think that's the same with like LeBron, Steph, and KD. Like they all old. Like teams are going to rely on them, but like they are old.
But they still playing like all-stars. Like it don't matter.
KD can play at any age. The way he play, he shoots over motherfuckers.
Yeah, all he care about is hooping.
That's all he got to do.
The only thing that's going to retire KD before 40 is an injury. Like if he tears his Achilles again, he might be done.
That's true.
If not,
but playing wise, he got it. He's always going to be top 15 in the league.
Oh, 100%. But OKC is still the best team in the league right now. And so it's just, luckily, none of them got injured from this past season, or none of them had a serious injury to where, they wouldn't be getting key pieces back next season. But as of right now, there's still no team that I see beating OKC in a 7-game series.
You got to I think we forget about the Spurs. Look what they got.
I mean, they too young, though. They too young.
They still got CP?
Young. They still got Fox, don't they?
They do.
They got Fox. We got Wemby. We got Dylan Harper. You got to think about it.
They still got CP3?
I think he's playing one more year.
Yeah, this is last season.
Yeah, he's playing one more year, but we ain't worried about him.
Yeah,
you gotta think that's a bunch of small people. Like,
Dylan Harper. I mean, he's gonna be a star. I'm telling you.
He'll probably be a star, but like that's a young team. Wemby's second year. Dylan Harper's gonna be a rookie. Stephon Castle's gonna be a second year. De'Aaron Fox is gonna be your vet with CP leaving.
They are guard heavy. They guard heavy. I'll say that, but they're gonna put in some work next year. Wemby only play half the season.
But they playing small ball, bro.
Yeah, like even Wemby plays small, he don't play to his side.
Wemby only played half the season.
True.
Watch when they put some weight on him.
Yeah,
I have to.
It's bigger.
I wouldn't say they're gonna be the best, but they sleepers definitely.
The only reason why I don't think OKC be one of the better teams is because, like in the last 7 years, there's been a different NBA champion every single year. Like there's been no reigning champs in like since, if we being honest, like what 2012 or 2013.
Yeah, don't sleep on the Celtics either.
Nah,
it's just so much people, bro. It's so many people that can just take it.
They broke up the team.
I'm sorry, the Celtics. This was the last year for the Celtics to get any type of like championship. Honestly, the Celtics, this era of the Celtics is done, if you ask me.
It's already over. They blew up the team already.
Yeah, like Jason Tatum, he hurt. Jaylen Brown he won't want to leave soon. Like,
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, when it comes to picks and draft wise, draft stocks, the Celtics are like at the bottom, are they not?
Because they've
I
been winning. That's
think
why.
so. Yeah,
Yeah. But just in terms of like future picks, didn't they trade away like a lot of their picks?
Yeah, to get
they
that team together for real.
think they did trade a lot.
They sacrificed their future to win a championship. It paid off because I mean, look, a lot of teams do that and it doesn't pay off. So lucky for them, it did. But I'm sorry, but the future of the Celtics, they got another decade. And that's, I'm dragging a little bit, but like if there's no glimmer or shimmer this season, yeah, they're done.
No,
Meanwhile,
it's already over.
he's going to
We
completely
forgetting about the Knicks too. The
OKC
Knicks.
the opposite end of that spectrum because OKC just came off a chip and they still have, I think they have the most number one, not number one, they have the most first round draft picks out of every team for the next, like, I think 6 years.
Mm.
So if anything, we are looking at the next quote unquote dynasty if they're able to pull it off again. If they win one more ring or if they even get to the conference finals again, yeah, we're looking at the next dynasty.
I respect that take. I respect that take.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, with the last two topics, they're gonna be kind of quick because it's about these young guys that we ain't really seen much about. Do y'all think we've seen enough of Cooper Flag in the summer league? He only played 2 games.
You talking about LeBron?
Now I'm talking about Cooper Flag.
Oh, he looked like LeBron to me. Yeah, man. I like the way he's coming out. I just love his comfortability already, bro. We only seen the summer league. He's comfortable enough to spin his finger around like this and say, "Run it back. I'm going to college again, bro, because I'm gonna come to the NBA and still dominate."
But he only gone against like other rookies and G League players so far. He hasn't gone against real NBA talent. I mean, he did play against like
31.
the Team USA. He did play against Team USA, but still, like, he ain't played a full. He ain't even played half a season yet.
Did you see the way he shot over Bronny like he just wasn't shit?
Did you see what happened the first time he tried to shoot over Bronny?
Say,
That shit
Bron,
was trash.
that man was on the island, boy.
Bro, he dropped 31. Oh, he's already dropping past fuck 20. We passed the 20s.
Here's my grudge with summer league, though. I like it. It keeps the prospects active. It keeps them playing like high level competition. Don't get me wrong; those are still semi, if not low level, not low pro level players at the end of the day. But I have a personal grudge with summer league because we look at people like Cooper Flag coming in, we look at people like Bronny, and it's just like, look, in a summer league game, if they're great coming out of college or if they're just great in general, they're gonna cook. They're gonna torch the competition. I mean, like people get invited to summer league and don't even like be in a G League. So it's just like people can the competition can be is it's very it's too wide to just say, okay, he dropped 30 points in the summer league, I'm excited for what he does in the regular season. Like it's hard to say that. I mean, that's the only thing we can gauge it off of. But I want Cooper Flag to be great. But too many times have we seen players go through the summer league, torch the competition, come in, and by the end of their rookie season, given that they didn't have an injury, it's just like, oh, all right.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma looked great in summer league. Now look where he.
Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo. I'm trying to remember. I think Ben Simmons, like
Yeah,
these big names came in, and it's just like, Lonzo, he gets a little slack, but that slack is starting to go away. He's starting to have that excuse of, him not playing or being injured starting to go out the door because it's like, all right, bro, we creeping up on like what, year 7 now? Like,
yeah,
but people come through the summer league and it's just like they can do great. I mean, God forbid they do trash. Like, people they can do great, but I just don't think it's an appropriate way to gauge how a player is going to do coming into the league. It's because it's just like it's a different ball game. It really is.
But we all know Cooper Flag is different, bro. Like, I'm tired of acting like Cooper Flag isn't like the greatest prospect we've seen in the past. Like, come on.
they said the
He's
same thing about
18.
Wemby though.
He's 18, 19. How old is bro? He's like 19.
They said the same thing about Wemby though.
Dog, and Wemby, he ain't played out. He ain't get to play that much. But still, bro, like Cooper Flag is getting thrown. He has some weapons on his side. He has a tail end Kyrie with him. He don't gotta do it all, but he's gonna do the most, bro. Like, He's gonna
And
do
that's the
most of the
thing.
work.
Before we move on, that's the thing. Like he's going to a perfect setup. He got Kyrie and AD and Klay Thompson. Like he won't even really have to do much to be seen as like a bust or be great because he already has greatness around him.
That's true. That's true.
One thing I will say though, I did not see his defense translate even into the summer league. I don't know if he wasn't trying, but that same type of defense he was playing at Duke, I can't say that I saw the same intensity or like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Just
I didn't see it
yeah, I
either.
didn't see it.
Yeah, he's realizing like a lot of these guys can move just as well as he
There's
can.
different levels to it.
Yeah,
From a sports science aspect of it, I want to see like a lot more prospects start. Like I want to see a lot more judgment when it comes to the conditioning for a lot of these prospects. I mean, most of these young guys are athletic. They're crazy, freak athletes. I mean, look at Bronny. I mean, he's only like what 6'3". You know, he's windmilling. He can get above the rim and stuff like that. That's cool. But I like to reference like the past year and the situation that we've had with Luca. Luca, I mean, he's one of the best players in the league right now, and so but he's gotten crucified the past year purely off conditioning. And so if we're gonna do this to an NBA superstar, we need to have that expectation with these younger guys. Dudes coming in with a small frame, it's just like, okay, you got the skills, you got the IQ, but I'm sorry, you're gonna go up against people like you're gonna go up against bigger people at your position. Oh, heck, even smaller dudes, but really the bigger dudes at your position, and you're not gonna be able to do anything physically. Now, granted, people say, "Oh, the game's a lot less physical." Okay, that makes sense and stuff. But at the end of the day, your conditioning coming into the pros has to be at a pro level
yeah,
because
I agree because it's a different seat. 35 games compared to 82 plus playoffs. It's a completely different thing.
and I think that's why a lot of these people are coming in and they get these injuries pretty early into their rookie season and stuff. Or not even rookie season, but just into their career. I think that really is a conditioning thing. And it's hard to do that because in college you're not playing 82 games, you're not playing, the majority of the year. That's fair and stuff. That's fair to say. But more so just from a frame standpoint, like when you have a dude that's like he has the height, but he just has a very thin frame, he needs to fill his frame out because that's going to put him at a disadvantage physically against competition very early in his career or later down the road when or whenever that crossover is. Let's go on the opposite end. Let's look at Zion. Zion came in. Nobody was really truly worried about Zion's weight. We was like, oh, like he big, but he got the muscle, he got the athleticism. Turns out the biggest contributor to his injuries was this man too big. Like
Yeah,
this man and so it's just like it's really paying attention to those details and making it a point to like, yo, like these players coming in, okay, you got the skill, but how is your conditioning? What does your physical look like? I want your
So
physical to matter just as much as your skill because okay, you have great skill. You coming out, Cooper. Let's take Cooper Flag. I'm not wishing no ill or making any assumptions, but he comes in banging, right? But he
yeah.
doesn't have the conditioning for his own, like when it comes to his body, to be able to not be injury prone.
I, I agree. All right, we're running out of time, so I'm gonna ask y'all like one one last question. Which rookie would have the best season?
Yo,
Got BJ Edgecombe, Ace Bailey, Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, or Conker Nipple?
bro, okay. Uh, I'm gonna start it off. I think VJ Edgecombe is the second coming of Westbrook. He's with a shot, with a nice shot.
What you say?
He the best prospect in the league right now. Best rookie coming out. He winning rookie of the year.
Next.
Slow down, bro. Slow down, bro. I go with Cooper Flag because, bro, honestly, in terms of athleticism, um, he's one of the better prospects we've seen. Like compared to his size, like I feel like the defense, like I said, I didn't see it in the summer league,
But
but
is
he's
he
gonna
hungry
adjust.
though?
Huh?
Yeah. That
Is he hungry though?
No, but you're not getting him to have that type of effect.
See, we got
You're
30
not getting him to
seconds,
have that
guys.
type
Make
of
it
effect. You're
quick.
getting him to fall into. That's why he's on the Mavs, bro.
I said
Gavin.
flag as well.
All right, Flag. All right. Bet I appreciate y'all niggas coming. This shit about to end in like probably 10 seconds.
Hey, passion for games. Go and follow me. Like
Hey, yo, it's JT. Get at me.
Dessoblends.
I appreciate y'all niggas.
What's you laughing at, bro?